It is an Italian tradition found all up and down the peninsula, with every region of Italy having their own twist on local traditions. What would that dish be? Well, Pinzimonio, of course. Hey there, I'm Jacqueline for Vero, where we go around the world searching for wild and scarce wines and extra virgin olive oils to bring to the US for wine lovers, foodies, businesses, and distributors across the country to discover and love as much as we do. And especially with summer and the bounty of produce right around the corner, one of our favorite ways to mix our love of wine and olive oils is with Pinzimonio. So, Pinzimonio, pronounced Pinzimonio, is an incredibly easy, healthy, and versatile dish that can serve perfectly as either a refreshing summertime appetizer, a vibrant side dish, as Vero founder Sheila Donahue reports is traditional in Bologna where she lives. It can even be served as a full meal too. Where I live, here in Piedmont, we use Pinzimonio served as part of a merenda signora, or an apericena. Basically, it's like a later aperitivo or happy hour that is so abundant, it really counts as dinner too. While traditionally Pinzimonio is enjoyed with in-season vegetables here in Italy, its simplicity means you can absolutely enjoy it year-round with whatever fresh and local produce you can get your hands on. So Pinzimonio is all about highlighting the natural flavors of the fresh-cut vegetables. The beauty lies in its simplicity and its versatility. What is most important here is to get fresh, in-season vegetables, ones that you enjoy eating. And, of course, to have a good wine and a really good extra virgin olive oil to go with it. Pinzimonio is actually kind of a similar concept to the raw veggie platter or the crudité that you might see served in America, just without the ranch dressing. So, step one is to select your veggies. As I said, you want to go for local and in season and fresh, and there's a reason for this. This dish is really simple. There's no crazy sauces or cooking methods for the vegetables to hide behind. We really want the quality of the flavor to come through and to shine through. So that means we need fresh and good quality. Pick vegetables, of course, that you like and that are easy to pick up with your fingers too. So cucumbers, tomato slices, radishes, carrots, bell peppers, celery, even green onions, if you like green onions or leeks, are all great options. You can even add an American twist and add some broccoli or cauliflower florets. It's not super traditional here in Italy or really here in Piedmont, where traditionally those vegetables are not eaten raw. Step two of the dish is also pretty simple. You're just gonna slice up and cut the vegetables in easy, manageable, and dippable pieces. Bonus points if you can also aesthetically arrange them like in our charcuterie video. So let's clean some veggies. I've got all these vegetables here, and we are going to slice them. Now for the most crucial step and what truly elevates Pinzimonio from just a bunch of raw vegetables to an actual dish. And that is the dipping sauce. Forget complicated concoctions. For Pinzimonio, you just need a really good extra virgin olive oil and a little salt. That's it. Some people like to add vinegar to their Pinzimonio, like a really good balsamic vinegar. However, we feel that if you have a truly excellent extra virgin olive oil, you do not need to add vinegar. In fact, you don't really want the vinegar. The purpose of the dip is to allow the nuanced flavors and the full experience of that high quality extra virgin olive oil to shine through and mix with the vegetables, so to speak. Adding vinegar will actually detract from those sensations of the olive oil and the pure taste of it. The raw vegetables will also provide all of the freshness and brightness that you need, no need for that extra acidity of the vinegar. All of this will be perfectly complemented by the richness of the good oil and the sapidity of the salt. So when we say really good olive oil, what do I mean? Well, I mean that we look for an extra virgin olive oil that is rich in flavor and high in beneficial polyphenols, like a high-quality Italian Evu. But this isn't just about taste as well. It's about experiencing the full aroma and the complexity of the oil itself. In fact, a lot of people actually like to taste the oil and drink it all by itself just to find out what all of those little nuances and herbaceous flavors are. So, for the dip, all we need is a little bit of our high quality olive oil. I've got both the Febo and the La Magliosa olive oil here. And a little bit of salt. I've actually got some homemade salt here, so I'm going to use that. It's got herbs already in it. Add that in. Mix it up. And we're ready to go. All you need is a little bit of a dip, a swirl, and for wine, we like to pair bright and fun wines with Pinzimonio, especially sparkling petnats. Zanon's Col Fondo Petnat Prosecco or Frignano's Garbato, respectively a white and red version of petnat wines, are great to go with Pinzimonio. Those lively bubbles help cut through the richness of the oil for a great pairing. If you want to go for still wines, try a complex white wine like Febo's Parella made with Trebbiano Abruzzese, or a bright white wine like Famoso or Albana that are super refreshing as well. And also, a lot of red wines will pair well, like this chillable red wine, Ceresolo d'Abruzzo from Febo. Technically, it's sort of a rosé, but it is so deeply colored for a rosé, we like to think of it as a chillable light red wine. So all of these wines I talked about and some really good and organic small production extra virgin olive oil, like these two I have here, are available in the Vero shop at verovino.com. You can browse to find your favorites or try something new. I'll have an article as well linked down below with more information about Pinzimonio, and an updated list of wines that you can check out will always be on verovino.com. So thank you for joining me today. Let us know in the comments below your favorite veggies to enjoy as Pinzimonio. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe here on YouTube and to the Vero newsletter on verovino.com to stay up to date on new wines, olive oils, and content. I will see you with the next video, which might be this one here on charcuterie for a full aperitivo experience of veggies and salami. I'll see you in that video. I am going to go enjoy my merenda signora. Bye!